So I recently came across the concept of worshipping the ancestors. Can you explain its importance to me?
If we examine your DNA, I'm sure that you'll find that in you, in the deepest core of you, in the biological core of you, you'll find that the DNA has something to reveal to you. And that, what the DNA reveals to each one of us is that we are born of our ancestors. Now, supposing any dharma or any religion or any spirituality, any practice towards our higher state of mind has to incorporate in it, and it has already been incorporated in all faith traditions across the world, that worshipping ancestors, particularly if you see the natives and those who were like the salt of the soil, what I call is what do you call it? This tribes or tribals or indigenous. In all the indigenous cultures, you'll invariably find they have the highest respect for their ancestors. They have always been worshipping their ancestors. In India, in our Hindu tradition too, deeply embedded is the concept that when we are born of the ancestors, and after the ancestors have left this earth plane, after they have finished their task in this particular place, we are their progeny. We are the ones who are in this world till today. And this is a continuity. Ancestors and us, it's like a continuity, isn't it? This continuity also has to have our traditional values, our deep ethos, our connection to the higher, to the divine, to the God. All of it calls for to understand that if we keep worshipping everything else, but we are not deeply grateful to our parents, deeply grateful to our forefathers, deeply grateful to our ancient ancestors, then what will happen is that we are forgetful of the basic thing of life, gratitude toward our own roots. So yes, I would definitely say that irrespective of what tradition, faith tradition, whatever your religious affinity is, make sure that you have the greatest and the deepest respect and reverence and gratitude toward your ancestors. So worshipping that is, to me, it's like remembering it with gratitude. It's not necessary that you need to know the mantras or the actual, the rituals and everything. You may not know it, but don't forget the fact that with our mind, we can commune with anything in this universe. Because the mind is the fastest and its reach is the infinity. That being the case, what we do in India, what we do during this time what we are going through, we call it Pitrapaksha, 15 days, which is dedicated to the worship of the ancestors. What we do is that we every day offer little water. See, water is a pure element which is almost equated to life itself. With water comes our life. So we are offering that life element, that the pure water. If it is from the Ganges, wonderful. If it is not, no issue. But little water as an element we are offering to our ancestors. But when we are offering, it's almost like they are thirsty and we are offering water. But what is their thirst? Is it for water they are thirsty? No, they are thirsty of our recognition that we still love them. We still remember them. We still acknowledge how much they are blessing us all in this earthly plane, so that we are steadfast towards our devotion to the path of true knowledge and towards the path of that surrender and our higher self and a good human life, so that we can value everything of each other and go to the next level of our life standard. So here I'll say that yes, every day it is good to just for some times remember the ancestors. That's a worship. By worship, what are you saying? You are basically remembering with awareness, remembering consciously, not just a passing casual thing. You're putting your heart to it. The moment you put your heart to any remembrance, it becomes an acknowledgement, a gratitude of the deepest order. So that way, 15 days is a long time, but that's see, this is the longest time any deities are worshipped. And so 15 days, what we do is that every day, and on the 14th of this year is Mahalaya day. That's the new moon day, and that's the day when the Devi Paksha starts, and that is the time when we all dip in the rivers, holy rivers like Ganga, or if you are not here and around anything, just in our own home, we try to take this particular ritual of sitting and offering water and sesames or whatever it is, and then remember that, okay, with your blessings we are all so good, but the only blessing of all blessings that we seek from all of you, my dear ancestors, it could be your departed mom, your dad, your forefathers, your grandfathers, great-grandfathers, and whoever they are who are in the astral plane, to all of them, that they should bless you so that you are steadfast in the path of your dharma and satya. That means dharma is that which will keep you anchored to your spiritual self. Satya, which will keep you anchored to the eternal truth that governs these whole universes.